Hey everyone, glad you're here for sports. Earlier this month, Flint's own Claressa Shields made history in her hometown, becoming the first boxer ever to be the undisputed world champion in 3 different weight divisions. Today, Reuters reported that the GOAT is suspended from fighting in Michigan and is under investigation after testing positive for marijuana. I called a representative from Shields camp who said, quote, she's always prided herself on being clean and will continue to do so. On the social media platform X, Shields said, quote, it was marijuana, no PED. She also added, it's a temporary suspension till I go to trial for the very petite amount. I've never smoked weed, end quote. We'll continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as they become available. Well, now
So she is temporarily suspended. She said she never smoked weed. It doesn't mean that she ingested some type of edibles, which it is a marijuana that can be in your system and everything. So it's a temporary suspension. She's not stripped from the titles and anything, and it's in Michigan. It's not in any other state but in Michigan. So go ahead, Ronnie. What's your take about her being suspended for having marijuana in her system?
No, I'm sorry. So she took some edibles. That's what it's saying?
No, they said she never smoked weed, so she don't have to smoke weed. So maybe she took some edibles because if you have edibles, it could be in your system for a couple weeks. So
I don't think she touched weed. I think what happened was, excuse me, I think she was around people that smoke weed, quote unquote, probably Papoose, and it's probably secondhand smoking. Even though like right now, if you Hakeem, and I know y'all don't smoke, but I'm saying you Jordan Hakeem smoke, and I'm around you guys, and that secondhand smoke won't get inside my system, especially weed. All you need to do is just smell it, and it automatically get in your system. So she might not even need to touch weed like physically, but that secondhand smoking will get you. So my best bet for her is to make sure she stay around those areas that people do smoke. So when she got a vet coming up, it won't hold it against her. Excuse me. All right, hey, I can't.
Hey, but as an athlete, man, you got to protect the bag. I just think that she probably thought it wasn't nothing. She knew how that got in her system. B. Sammy said, yes, I was thinking that she was around. Yeah, I said the same thing because I think they found a real small amount in her system. When they can tell the levels of traces in there.
No, but look what Sugar Bum saying. She said, I knew Papoose will bring her down. I think that's what it is. It's Papoose. I agree with that. I think it is. He's the one smoking.
Listen, everybody gonna do what they do for love. She don't care about boxing. She wants to be with Papoose.
No, that's her money. That's her bag.
No. Listen, I support her crashing out. I support her loving Papoose.
I disagree. I can't agree with you on that. I cannot. Listen, I'm sorry, though.
You can have
I love my black woman. My black woman. I'm sipping today. Listen, I know Kawafi's listening. Kawafi,
I need some points to be deducted. Listen, I'm telling you. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't got nobody to share with, that shit don't mean nothing. So I'm happy she was with Bay. Let your man blow that smoke in your face. Whew. Like, it ain't nothing, baby. You can always come back next year. She say she want to have a baby.
I mean, how old is? Well, first of all, how old is Claressa Shields?
I think 25.
25.
I think, but I could be wrong. But I think she's 25.
I think she's in her 30s.
Okay, let me double check.
You sure, Hakeem? She just probably look older. I think she's 25.
She is. No, she's 29.
20. See, I was close. I knew it because she just look older because she boxed that masculinity. But go ahead.
Yeah, so she's 29 years old. She's been boxing ever since she was a teenager. Her movie, she had not a documentary, but a movie made about her too that came out earlier this year. So shout out to her and everything. So she's in the state of Michigan, so it is legal, to have recreational, to smoke recreationally in Michigan and everything. So, and I'm not saying she have any brownies or edibles because I should probably don't mess with that, but it could be secondhand smoker or anything like that. And the thing is, since it happened in Michigan and since it's kind of recreationally, it's not that bad. But it was in another state, it was in another state like New York or Florida or something else. It might be a possibility that they probably would suspend her and strip her titles. but her titles are still protected. It's only temporary. She just gotta, tell Papoose, if you go smoke that, smoke it outside. Don't smoke in the house. If that's the case, because she's still been in her career, her legacy, and everything. I mean, she has a light middleweight, a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and light heavyweight. So she's the best in the business. So, she's still making money. She's number one boxer in the world. So I guess she's going to keep it. So. But I could eventually, when she gets in the 30s, probably her 33, 34, because the thing is, it's like, and if you look at female boxers, there's really no competition for her. She's the best of the best. I'm here the best. I mean, she's trying to fight Layla Lai, but Layla Lai, she's too old to fight. There was a time when Claressa was younger. She did want to fight Layla, and Layla, there was a rumor about that, But I kind of agree with you, Hakeem. Be with Papoose because in her in boxing, there's no competition for her, and I can see her retiring very early. That's just me.